the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second down.
Here we go, here we go. Nice.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's a quick hitter. Decent game here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Sanders now on third down. Complete, it's Myers. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. The Browns are lining up to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. You're not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. First down run, now gives him 5. Now second and 5.
11 mighty.
Play action now. Burrow finds his fullback. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach.
Nothing for them there. Maybe 1 yard. It's going to be fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's Sanders now. Short pass brought in. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Bengals get to it.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Burrow on the play action. Inside cut by Higgins. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Inbounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Burrow setting up the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down. Going long for him here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the turnover into a lead. And McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Browns nothing.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out, getting set for the drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19.
To throw now is Sanders. It's a downfield work in the left. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Connects on the crosser. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Let's go. 60 vices.
From the gun, Judkins. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Judkins again. Stopped behind the line as well.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, you got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Dell now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and
11.
The keeper, it's Burrow. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That'll play good enough for a 1st.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 38.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Burrow now on first down. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Second and 3 now.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
11 empty. 11
Out of
empty.
the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At
Tight
the
end going in motion
46-yard
here.
line.
On the move, past the 40. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third and short, it's Burrow. It's Cup. Chase has it. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
14. Browns 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest.
Ready.
In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on. 19, Charger, 19.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings
Looking
up
out of the gun.
second and
Sanders.
21-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, ready.
After that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long. He's going to throw. And it's incomplete. And that's going to bring us fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He dodged the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And that active 5-game losing streak might be a thing of the past if this lead holds. First down, Burrow to throw. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. I'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go.
Bengals.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Second and 3 now.
Chase. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it an automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pickup of 2 here, and the Bengals have a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 35-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. To throw again, it's Burrow. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He's across the 20, still going. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Again, it's Burrow. Caught in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from 28 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. Just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. It's everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. Made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. So a 2-score game here at the break. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Dell now to return it. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They'll run here on 1st down. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Burrow to the air now. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Can.
On 1st down, they'll run. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Towards the defender, we've got a full brace. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now Burrow. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. They'll go play action for Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
He's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, Parker, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Complete, it's Myers. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. For a right side, caught by Fanning. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Working out of the gun, Sanders. On the left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds his man over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
That one falls to the turf. Could hang on. It's incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Let's go now. Move it, 19. 76.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Cut out left. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First down. First down. Cleveland.
Judkins out the middle. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game.
24. Browns 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Dell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow now on first down. Gets him on the end route. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
First down.
On one, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Gain 15 there.
First down.
And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11, Thomas.
A give now from the gun. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of
On one, ready?
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 48-yard line.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain
A
of
less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
and 8.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the right side and wielding by Chase. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead stays frozen at 14. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Going again here, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bengals territory.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short here, Sanders. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hold the ready.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
79, bro.
To the air, Sanders. Man downfield and Myers has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
First down, Cleveland.
To the air on first down, Sanders. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Couldn't get the screen set properly, broadcast incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Throwing it again here. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter.
Browns 18.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Dell now to return it. Cincinnati offense headed out now. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
2nd and 10.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
12.
They're going to pass it here. Jump off, caught by his back. Up the sideline, past the 45. Along the sideline, inside the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals go up by 12 in the 4th. The offense and Burrow coming the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
12.
Conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
Makes the score. Eagles 32.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
1st and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Hauled in by Myers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Trying to push deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 5.
Come on.
To throw. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. The left side finds Fanning. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Second quarterback on here. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
apart this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
Halfway home. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And here's the Bengals running back. Grabs it out in the left flat, and then look at him go. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Eagles. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. The Giants close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie I'm easy. All of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. These habits, yeah. When I was young. It's not my problem.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His guys loses a week ago, trying to get back into the win column here. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates if they can get a more collective performance.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at.
Ready? Stick the eagle! Stick the eagle! Go!
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 6th touchdown now for the season. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only on a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. As we play here in the month of November, worth noting he's putting together campaign to remember. The NFL's leader amongst wideouts in receiving touchdowns.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Brees Hall, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and the Jets have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down.
Second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 24-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 7-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Browns offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down.
From the gun, it's Shador. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Okay, break. Here we go. Shot. Shot divided.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Shot his receiver on the input. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On play action, Shador. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. And all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Now they're in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
To throw again is Sanders.
First down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Judkins. is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3.
Jets 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back end, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
On second and 10, go, try to throw. And he'll get only about 3 before being ripped out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. How's that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He's ready to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Sanders. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. To throw is Sanders. That's taken in. And a good job with defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark. 4th down. Here's Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Throwing again is Sanders. And he's going to hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And that one just too long to get going. Come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Again, it's Sanders. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Judkins. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackled at the
From the 25, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Sanders to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now, Shador. Quick throw here is complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Browns, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Sanders. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Come on, come on.
Sanders going to throw again. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Touchdown Browns. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They will run it over center with Hall. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll look underneath for Hall. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7.
Empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. Taken in by Brooks. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
41-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll swing this one out to Hall, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
At the 43-yard line.
To the air one more time. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third
It's a
down.
gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Throw across his body is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
32-yard line.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 47.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Jaden Higgins. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. This one's at the half now, and it's the Rams trying to get their record back to 500 at 5-5. They lead here at the half. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Luther Burden. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. This one's now at the half, and it's the Bears with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 29, here's second down and 7. To the left side, it was caught by Mike. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll go up here, first and 10. Sanders will throw it. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the Jets' 48-yard
From
line.
the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Right here, down the field, will fall, take away. We'll try again here, second and 10.
It's now second
To throw again is Sanders. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. From the gun, it's Shador. Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. They'll give it here to Judkins. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Now they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down out past the 45. The brace on him. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll look to throw. With throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll look to throw again. got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Parsons Schlesinger there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, they need 7.
And 7 at the Browns' 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Were they even paying attention? Come on, get it together.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season. The PAT up and good. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
Jets 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders.
Sanders pass.
Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to have a 1st down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Pat! Pat the 60! Pat the 60!
Now, Shador. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Throwing again is Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins.
Sanders pass.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down.
That's a
3 to
gain
go.
of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Sanders going to throw again. The pressure too much, and he goes down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 31 yards. To throw. Quick run, taken in. And is brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of
Here comes
6.
2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
He'll swing this one out to home. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. The throw here is complete. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Forced out wide. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. Brings up 4th.
Throwing now from the gun. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball comes out. No turnover here. On the guards, able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch it by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with them. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to accomplish.
And a big conversion for 2, and it's a 1-score game. The deficit is only 8. He's to the 40.
All right, good effort. It just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in the back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Now it's Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball. The numbers now showing over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.